Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Wednesday, June 12th, Major League Baseball slate. We have got a full 15 games, and we do have a lot of day baseball as well. So we'll get you into the mix for this. Just a reminder, if you're new to our show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we fade or follow four teams: Dodgers, Cubs, Royals, Orioles. Those are the four bets or four games we will be in with our money on the bets there. Also, we will give you leans and bets in other games out there as well. But the four teams that we're focused on is where we're going to lay the lumber for us. All right, so let's get started. 1:10 Eastern Time, 10:10 out here in Phoenix. Rockies, Twins. This one here, Pablo Lopez and Gomber, the starting pitchers for this game here. Twins, $2.40 favorite. Whew. Man. And Pablo Lopez with an ERA of around 5. Always makes it a little exciting, right, in that one there. I'll be really honest with you. Gomber struggled maybe the last time or two out in that one there. What interests me more than anything else is the total here, over 8. Be interested in playing that. Also, team totals should be probably 4.5 for the Twins once it gets posted, and 3.5 for the Rockies. I'd probably play team totals over and over for the game here. Expect some runs. Neither one of these starting pitchers has done that well. Rockies bullpen, trash. Twins bullpen a little bit better, but do expect some runs in that early game there. Now, there are a ton of games, just FYI, that do not have starting pitchers in yet, so that are not on the board. So just going to give you a heads up. But we'll get into the next game. 2:10 Eastern Time, 11:10 out here in Phoenix. Brewers, Blue Jays, Myers versus Chris Bassett. Bassett, the innings eater for the O's in that one there. On the road, going against the Brewers. The game's about a coin flip. Not exactly sure why. Bassett's ERA has been up there for a Chris Bassett type of season for sure. Myers pitched okay for the Brewers. I wouldn't call it fantastic, but the Brewers at home know how to win. That is for damn sure. Take the Brewers here, especially while you're getting the advantage of basically a coin flip game on this one. Take the home team, take the Brewers. We'd also play the Brewers minus 1.5 on the run line as well. Also, the Brewers over the team total, as Bassett normally does give up his share of runs as well. Next game up, 3:45 Eastern Time, 12:45 out here in Phoenix. Astros, Giants in San Francisco. Day game baseball in San Fran. I'm a little surprised here on the line. Let's put it to you that way. Logan Webb pitching against Framber Valdez. I know Framber's okay. Like, he's an okay pitcher, right? I wouldn't call him fantastic by any stretch of the imagination on that one. But Logan Webb is a good pitcher. Now, if he consistently got some hitting behind Logan Webb, I think it might be even better. But in this one here, the Giants are barely favored, about $1.15 favorite here. Take the Giants. Also, minus 1.5 on the run line. I would look at that. Also, I'd look at the Giants over their team total, which should be sitting around 3.5 on the outside, 4.5. But expect the Giants to score some runs on Framber as well. Next game up, 4:10 Eastern Time, 1:10 out here in Phoenix. A's and the Padres. We got Harris going against King in this one. Harris has only pitched really in one game. Padres are about a $2 favorite. Don't like that one as either, as their offense is extremely inconsistent. But the A's have been struggling. They have had a hard time as of late. Lost some games they should have won, which definitely doesn't help matters either. So in this particular one here, I'd still have to lay it with the Padres. Not my favorite play on the board, as I think you're risking a lot as a $2 favorite here. Safer bet, though, might be for the Padres over their team total against Harris in this one. Look for Fernando Tatis in that one as well, if you're looking for some batter props type stuff in that one. Next game up, 6:35 Eastern Time, 3:35 here in Phoenix. Braves, Orioles. We got the two rooks going up against it. Schwellenbach versus Povich. Both of them got absolutely crucified in their last time out. So what do we like here in this one? Well, I don't know if both of them are going to get beat up as they did the last time. Like both guys really struggled. Povich ended up throwing, I think, roughly about 5 innings, but Schwellenbach couldn't get out after Schwellenbach pitched really well in his first time out. So in a couple outings, Schwellenbach's had a good outing and pissed poor, and then one outing just for Povich so far at this point. We're going to lean to the home team and we'll lean with the Orioles here. Let's give you all the bets that we have in this game here. So Orioles money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. Adley Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. So one more time, those bets in the Orioles and Braves game. Orioles money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Adley Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, 6:40 out here in Phoenix. Eastern, 3:40 Eastern time. Nationals, Tigers. Irvin going against Olsen. Olsen had pitched really well, but has a shitty record to show for it until his last time out where he got absolutely destroyed. And they did no help by yanking him out of the game early. They made him sit out there and just take his punishment in that one. It was pretty ugly to even watch, to be really honest. Tigers about $1.30 favorite. They are a pretty damn good home team. They suck on the road because they can't seem to score. Like I said, Olsen's record at 1-7. Don't let that fool you. ERA in the 3s. His expected ERA is even less than that. So we like the Tigers in this particular one. We'd lay it with the Tigers on that one. Nationals as well on this one. If this game was at home, we'd be taking the Nationals. That's how important we think home is in this particular game here. So Tigers money lines where we'd be looking there. Next game up, Cubs Rays, game 2 of the set. Javier Assad, Aaron Savali. Let's be honest here. Aaron Savali's had a piss poor season for Savali. After the trade last year to get him from the Guardians, unfortunately, run support's been a big deal in Tampa Bay for all their pitchers. There's a lot of stress on you when you know you really can't give up a run or two because your offense blows chunks, is the easiest way to put it. Cubs, on the other hand, their offense as well, guess what? Blows chunks. Now, Javier Assad, unfortunately, has raised his ERA almost a full point here in the last 3 starts. He's been getting hit. So he's still 4-2 with a 2.7 ERA. Like I said, Savali at 5.5 ERA in this one. So Cubs, this is basically a toss-up game or a flip of the coin game here because this game's in Tampa. If this game's in Chicago, Cubs are $1.30 favorite. So in this one, we're going to roll with the Cubs. Let's give you all the bets in that one. We're just praying this offense can show up when it's supposed to. Cubs money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. We're going back to Cody Bellinger and Seiya Suzuki again. It's their 2 best hitters, honestly. So Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Seiya Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time in that Cubs and Tampa Bay Rays game in Tampa. Cubs money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over the team total. Cubs money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Seiya Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game on the board, we've got Guardians, Reds. BB versus Lodolo in this one. So the Guardians hit left-handers pretty well average-wise. Unfortunately, their pop goes way down when they face left-handers like they're going to face here in Lodolo. Power is important in Cincinnati. Home runs make a big difference because the ball flies there quite a bit. BB's pitched all right. I wouldn't call him fantastic, anything of that nature. But he's been, he's a good 3-starter, maybe 4-starter for you if you're a little bit deeper as well in that one. So Guardians and Reds, the game's a toss-up right at the moment. To be really honest in this one, I'd look at Reds over their team total, which should be around 4.5, for them to score 5+ runs in this one. And I'd probably take +1.5. You could take either team you want, I believe, at +1.5. Just play the less juice. I think you're going to see a tight one here. Expect to see like a 5-4 game, 6-5 game, something to that retrospect. Next game up, also 7:10 Eastern Time. Phillies, Red Sox in Boston. Sanchez versus Pivetta. Pivetta pitched pretty well his last time. He pitched all right his last time out. I don't know if there's a dominant start hardly anymore. They don't give up a ton of runs, it seems like, but it's pretty rare when we see 7 innings of shutout ball, or even 6 innings of shutout ball anymore in this one. Phillies $1.20 favorite on the road. They take another injury with JT Realmuto hitting to the disabled list, along with Brandon Marsh and Trey Turner. They're starting to lose peeps. This might be the time where you might be able to take advantage of the books a little bit because of the record and the power ranking of the Phillies. They're going to be favored in almost everything that they play. I'd probably play the Red Sox here. Plus, they're like barely plus money, +102. I like them better at +1.5 in this one. Expect to keep the scoring down. Total's around 8.5. 4-3 game, could be 5-4 on the outside. But like the Red Sox here in this one to at least cover that +1.5, maybe sneak up and take this money line bet away from the Phillies as well. Next game up. 7:10 Eastern Time as well. 4:10 out here in Phoenix. Mets, Marlins. We've got Garrett versus Peterson in this one. Who the hell do you take in this game? Like, seriously? Like, if you have to bet this game, you went past the point of degenerate and just betting on 2 bad baseball teams. The Mets are bad. The Marlins are bad. The Marlins have a worse record. The Mets are at home. The offense on the Mets, though, has a lot of stars in it with Alonso, Lindor, Starling Marte, stuff like that. They're a $1.46 favorite. Can you actually lay $1.50 on anybody on the Mets against anybody to win $1? I can't. I really can't. So I'd stay away from the line here, and I might play like the Mets over the team total, 3.5, 4.5. When it gets posted up there, I'd look at that. Also, 7.5 runs total. If you think the Marlins can score a couple there, you got an excellent chance, I think, to cover the over 7.5 as well in that particular matchup. But I just can't lay it with the Mets. Even though it's screaming Mets, I just, at $1, almost $1.50 favorite, just cannot lay it with them at all. Next game up. Also, let's see. All right, so we got through the 7:10 matchups. 7:45 Eastern Time. Pirates, Cardinals in St. Louis. Sonny Gray against Falter. This one. So, let's see. Pirates and Cardinals. Records are somewhat similar these days, but Sonny Gray is the ace of the Cardinals staff. Falter is the one guy on the Pirates you can probably take a little bit more advantage of. It's a little bit harder to beat Skeens, Keller, and Jones, even though Jones didn't pitch tremendously his last time out. I think you got to play the Cardinals here, even though they have struggled to score. So have the Pirates. The Pirates have been playing a lot better at home as of late, not necessarily on the road. I understand the Cardinals are a $1.60-ish favorite. Lay it there. Also lay -1.5 on the run line as well. Expect the Cardinals to score some runs in this one, especially with the left-hander pitching. They do have some right-handed pop. So I might play over their 4.5 team total as well. Next game up, there's nothing on the board as of yet betting-wise, but we'll give you what we're going to play here. Yankees, Royals, game 3 of the set. Game 1, Seth Lugo did not do well. We have no starting pitcher announced yet for the Royals and Poteet for the Yankees in this one. We're going to go back to the Yanks here. They're going to be favored in this one, as the Royals are going to have to put together some bullpen mess in order to get this pitching game going. So Yanks money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Yankees over their team total. Yankees -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Aaron Judge and Soto's where we're going again. Aaron Judge, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Same thing for Soto. Homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. The one thing that the Yankees seem to have over the Royals and the Twins is just history, where they tend to own them. I don't know why. In the game Monday, it was handicapped. It should have been Seth Lugo and a Royals win. But for some reason, they could only come back and pop 2 off that Yankees starter and bullpen. So it was a tough day scoring. I don't know why, but it just seems to happen. Even though the Royals are a good team, especially at home this year, just the Yankees seem to have their number, just like the Yankees have the Twins number as well. So Yankees money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Yankees over the 4.5, or Yankees over their team total, sorry. Yankees -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Aaron Judge, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Juan Soto, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, Angels D-backs in Phoenix here. We've got Ciccione going for the D-backs. No starting pitcher yet announced for the Angels. 9:40 Eastern, 6:40 out here in Phoenix. There's nothing on the board as of yet for this game either, just because of the no starting pitcher. We would lean to the D-backs here in this one. I don't think it really matters who the Angels throw out there as a starting pitcher. D-backs have played a shade better as of late. If that offense can cook for them, that can be okay. Their pitching staff, on the other hand, is ravished by injuries, so they're going to need their offense to carry them for a minute or 2 or 3 or 50. Anyway, so D-backs in that one. Next game up is on the board. 9:40 Eastern as well, 6:40 out here in Phoenix. White Sox, Mariners. Cannon versus Bobby Miller, against Miller in this one. Miller's pitched pretty well all season long for Seattle. Kept the ERA under 4. The problem has been the offense for the Mariners. The Mariners are a $2.40 favorite. I understand it's the White Sox, but $2.40 favorite for a team that's barely over 500. Are we freaking kidding me? Unfortunately, we got to lay it here. Mariners money line -1.5, also over their team total in this one as well. In the last game on the board, there is no line yet, but 10:10 Eastern time, 7:10 out here in Phoenix. Rangers, Dodgers. Walker Buehler pitching for the Dodgers in this one. No starter announced yet for the Rangers. We're going to have to roll Dodgers in this one. Not sure what the Rangers can put out for a starter in this one, so we'll take the Dodgers money line. -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Freddie Freeman and Teoscar Hernandez has been on a heater. We're going to roll with both of those guys. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Teoscar Hernandez, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time in the Dodgers-Rangers game, Dodgers money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run, front 3, front 5, and front 7 innings. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2 total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Teoscar, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. All right, so obviously we just went through a ton of bets. How do you check those out? It's really simple to do. It's available multiple places online. It's on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages. Also, at the end of every episode on YouTube, we do docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Just click into there, go to 2024 baseball, and then scroll down to June 12th. You'll be able to see all of those bets that we just went through there. You want some promo bets? I have partners that will be more than willing to give them to you, depending upon, it'll be geofenced to your area as well, to the state that you're in as well. There's fantasy books, there's sports books, all of those to kind of sign up for you. That's also going to be on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages, bit.ly/sportsbets for free -BH. If you go into there, click there, that'll show you all the available offers that we have from my partners to yours for you to get some promo bets by signing up with them. So make sure you do take advantage of that as well. And then you want to make life easy to find us. It's really simple to do. All you have to do is hit that follow or subscribe tab. You'll get the episode of bets like this one here in your subscriptions tab or followers tab when we drop a new episode of bets. Or if you want to make life even easier than that, all you have to do is turn on notifications for the social media platform you're following us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.